You ever have one of those nights? You're standing in front of the mirror, and this thought just hits you. Man, I'm so far behind. You look around at your friends, at people you know, and it just feels like they're all smarter, they're faster, they're more successful. And that little voice starts creeping in, the one that whispers, maybe you're just not cut out for this.
If that voice sounds even a little bit familiar, well, you are definitely not alone. Thousands, maybe millions of people feel that exact same way every single day. They feel that heavy weight, that awful sense that they're being left in the dust. But here's the really interesting part. Out of all those thousands of people, only one decides to do something about it, to completely flip the script.
Just one. That's all it takes, and today we're going to dig into how that one person is made. And we're going to start with an absolutely incredible true story about the power of words, a story you might not have heard before.
Okay, so picture this. We're in an American school way back when, and there's this little boy, and his teachers, they've basically written him off. They say he's slow, that he's isolated, he asks too many questions, and he just doesn't seem to get it like the other kids.
So one afternoon, he comes home from school clutching a sealed letter. He hands it to his mom. She opens it up and starts reading it, completely silent. And as she reads, her son sees tears start to well up in her eyes. He has no idea what's going on. She finally looks up from the paper, takes a breath, and tells him what the school said.
And right here, this is the moment that changes everything. On the one hand, you have the school's brutal, dismissive judgment. Your son is slow-witted. We can't have him here. But on the other hand, his mother's story. You are a genius. This school isn't good enough for you. In that one moment, she didn't just read a letter. She rewrote his entire future.
And because he believed her, because he believed he was a genius, this boy just blossomed at home. He studied, he tinkered, he experimented. He grew into a young man who accomplished things nobody thought possible. That little boy, the one the school called slow-witted, grew up to become the inventor Thomas Edison, with more than 1,000 inventions to his name.
Now, here's the kicker. Years and years later, long after his mother was gone, Edison was cleaning out some old family things, and he found it. Tucked away in a desk was that same old tattered letter from the school. He opened it up, and for the very first time in his life, he read the actual words, the crushing words the school had really written about him.
And it all comes down to this, doesn't it? Edison's incredible life, all his world-changing inventions, they weren't built on the school's harsh reality. They were built on a story, a powerful, life-altering story his mother chose to tell him. That story became his reality, and it's what unlocked everything. So, why am I telling you this? Because you have to ask yourself, what story are you telling yourself every single day? When you talk to yourself, what words are you using? Are you building yourself up, or are you tearing yourself down, just like that school tried to do to Edison?
Think about it. Every single time you say, I'm too slow, or I just can't keep up, or I'm not as smart as them, you're charging yourself with this negative energy. Where you are right now, your ability to focus, your motivation, the results you're getting, it's a direct outcome of the story you've chosen to believe about yourself.
And that's the whole point. You are the one who gets to decide. You're the one holding the pen. So, what are we going to do about it? It's time to take this idea and turn it into action. It's time to stop talking and start doing.
So, I want to throw down a challenge, a powerful, real-world challenge. It's a chance for you to prove to yourself what you are truly capable of. Not with words, not with wishful thinking, but with 1 month of pure, focused action. Let's call it the month of great change.
This is it. This is the moment to stop saying, if only I studied harder, or if only I really gave it a shot. This is your official invitation to get in the game. For 1 month, just 1 month, we're going to drop the excuses, silence the doubts, and just see what happens when you give it absolutely everything you've got.
And the plan couldn't be simpler. Don't wait for the perfect time, because it's never going to come. Trust me, everyone's circumstances are tough. So, today, you get a blank sheet of paper and you write down your plan for the month. Then, you start. No excuses. And when that little voice in your head starts whispering that you're average or weak, you tell it to shut up and you just do the work.
Because at the end of the day, you have to remember this. The words you let into your mind, they are what shape your entire world. They're more powerful than anything else. They can be your prison, or they can be the key that sets you free.
So this whole explainer really just boils down to one final very personal question. And I'm asking you seriously. I'm talking directly to you.
Will you take this challenge? Will you decide right now to start writing a new story for yourself? It's up to you.